Well, Gareth, on the verge of Bath this weekend, another massive fixture for the club, another sellout here. What's your thoughts ahead of it all?
Yeah, really excited. You know, these are the type of games we worked hard for last year, and the way the guys have been going, it's nice whenever we come back to Sandy Park to a full house, and on a Saturday night it's a little bit different, you know, but something we're going to really look forward to, and especially with being a local derby, it should be a magnificent occasion.
Rob has talked about the last month of 6 weeks of building for these last two Premiership games and then two that are coming. The squad we used to hold, but the last two performances in the Premiership in particular were massive wins for the club. Harlequins home, Newcastle away last week.
Yeah, they were. I think, like you said, those 6 weeks, I think those 4 weeks we had leading up to those two games were very crucial, you know, to get the guys a bit of a head out, get the guys back playing again in the Europe. You know, obviously disappointed with how that ended, but you know, great experiences for the guys. They learned a lot, and they had 2 LV games, giving a few guys a chance to get back on the pitch and stake their claim for the jersey. And then I think you've just seen exactly what it meant when it came to those 2 games in the Premiership, and it was obviously a great occasion here when we played Harlequins to get that result. And then, but the big thing for us was last week's performance, to actually go away from home and get the result. You know, that just shows that we can back up a good performance with another good performance. So hopefully now we can lead into this week.
I was going to say, last week up at Newcastle in particular, difficult conditions underfoot and with the wind up there as well, but 18 points for you there, Steeno. Quite a night for you?
Yeah, obviously delighted whenever that happens, but you know, the guys work hard for that, and it's just I'm just part of the part of it really. I've got to put the ball over the bar because the guys get the penalties, like, so it's just one big hard working machine. As
is the norm now. You would have done your homework this week on Bath, and they're coming into the game on the back of a hell of a result themselves against Northampton last week. You know all about them and their threats.
Yeah, obviously, you know, they've got threats right across the field. You know, they've got international class right through their side. You know, right through their back line, their half backs, even into their pack of forwards. You know, you're going to have to put in another massive performance, but we're aware. You know, we've had some top quality teams obviously coming down. You know, with the Premiership, we've obviously had top class teams here, and you know, it's just another game for us. So we've just got to go out and hopefully put in our performance. And if we perform the way we have been, we've got a bit of momentum now. You know, hopefully the result will go our way.
We mentioned it earlier that it is going to be a sellout. How much of a backing that the supporters give you? How much of a lift does that give you as players out on the park when you hear the Tomahawk chop at full volume and 10,500 people in here?
It's magnificent. Like, there's no greater feeling, you know, especially whenever you're feeling a little bit of pressure, or you know, when you can feel maybe you're getting a bit tired or whatever, and you start to hear the crowd chanting again and stuff. It really lifts the boys. It really is a 16th man that we have in the field, and we definitely feel we have an advantage when we're here. You know, and it's great, and hopefully again this weekend they're going to be in full voice again, you know, pick the guys up when they need picked up and cheer us on whenever we're maybe hopefully in a good position. Mathematically
it's still not officially safe, but those 2 wins have given you that breathing space, and 7 wins in the Premiership, that's quite an achievement already, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's 7 wins and 7 losses. You know, you'd have taken that at the start of the season at the point we're at now, but again, like, it's just a matter of how we perform the following week. It's funny actually, we don't really focus too much on what goes on in the league. We just try and focus on a week-to-week basis. We're all about trying to learn. If we can learn from our experiences from one week and bring that through to the next, you know, you're only going to be better for it. You're going to be a better side, and you're going to be better individually, and that's what we've been doing.
We'll have a good game at the weekend, Gareth.
Thank you very much.